Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Hey everyone, Lucimus Prime here. So, it's time for another action figure and unboxing review today. And today, guys, I'm going to be unboxing a figure for one of my favourite horror movie protagonists of all time. And probably my favourite horror movie protagonist who is female, guys. My favourite protagonist who is male would have to be Ash Williams. But this is for my favourite female protagonist, guys, in a horror franchise. And this character, guys, is of course the main character of the franchise of Halloween. And of course, as you may have guessed by the title and the franchise I just named, the figure I'm going to be unboxing is a figure of none other than Laurie Strode from Halloween. And as you can see, based on the poster at the front, this seems to be based on how she appeared in Halloween 2018, yeah. So if you open it up, yeah, there she is, guys. As you can see, it is indeed based on how she appears in that film, where she's, of course, getting older. She's, like, middle-aged now, of course, and, yeah, here she is. Yeah, getting really old. And, yeah, it comes with lots of pretty cool weapons, and also a head where she's got her glasses on. And also, as well, a knife, and also an alternate hand as well, which is pretty cool. And, yeah. So, let's get this figure unboxed. So, when it comes to what I think of the Halloween franchise, guys, so I've already talked about what I think of when I unboxed my figure of Michael Myers, but, you know, the first film to me is in my opinion, the best, a timeless classic, and always will be the best Halloween movie, in my opinion. Halloween 2 is my favourite of the sequels, and in my opinion, where the story of Laurie and Michael should have ended, the end of Halloween, in my opinion. Halloween 3, Season of Witch, in my opinion, only works best as a standalone movie in the franchise, really. And it shouldn't have been called Halloween 3 or Season of Witch. It should have just been called Season of the Masks, really, because there was no witch in the movie and it doesn't feature Michael. So, yeah, exactly. It should have worked best as its own thing, doing something different, really. Then, of course, I don't really like the Thorn trilogy that much. In my opinion, the fourth one is the most tolerable out of the three. But the fifth one, in my opinion, sucks. And the sixth movie also, in my opinion, wasn't that good either, to be honest. Then we've got Halloween H2O, which in my opinion was pretty good, in my opinion, you know. Not the best Halloween sequel, but, you know, it was still good, in my opinion. Then, unfortunately, we got, probably, in my opinion, the absolute worst of this franchise, which is probably the big franchise killer, which is Halloween Resurrection, which, in my opinion, is pure garbage. One of the worst horror movies I've ever seen in my life, absolutely. One of the worst horror sequels of all time, and one of the worst sequels of all time in general, in my opinion, because it was absolute trash, in my opinion, and it really ruined Laurie. Then we unfortunately as well got the remakes by Rob Zombie, which I'm personally not a fan of, especially Halloween 2, whose remake he did. That one, in my opinion, was also garbage, especially his director's cuts of them. And those two films, and also Free from Hell that I've seen by him, prove that he needs to retire from directing films and go back to being a musician, in my opinion. Only a musician. Then, of course, we got the film which this figure is based on, of course, yeah, Halloween 2018, which in my opinion was thankfully a return to form for a franchise. And I accept the trilogy of this movie and also Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends as being an alternate timeline, which is not canon. Especially because in my opinion, Halloween Ends was disappointing. But yeah, thankfully we were warned it wouldn't be that good by several other crew members, especially, of course, Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie. And yeah, but nonetheless, for Laurie, always will be my favourite role of Jamie Lee Curtis. And yeah, in my opinion, her best role. She's a great actress, and this is definitely, in my opinion, her best role. So, without further ado, let's get this figure open, shall we? So, got some sellotape on here holding it in place. Let me just tear it off. There we go. It's one of them done. Now the other one. There we go. There. Now let's open it up. So okay, what's in here now then? So okay, so here is the figure of Laurie herself, with all her gadgets secured in this plastic. And does it come with a background? Let's have a look. I think it does, yeah. Oh, it's hard to get out though. Here we are. So this is what it looks like, guys. This finger looks like a lot like her house, doesn't it, a little bit? So yeah, you could literally recreate a scene from a movie where she's defending her home, maybe, which is pretty cool. Yeah, very nice background right there. Yeah. So now let's get the figure and the gadgets out. So first of all, So here is Laurie's alternate head. As you can see, she's wearing her glasses like she does in the movie. Looks really cool in my opinion. This design. They did a very good job with, you know, recreating Jamie Lee Curtis's face. Did a great job at it. Then also as well, Laurie's revolver, which is pretty nice. Then also as well here, two other small ones. One of them is an alternate right hand. I think this might be for holding her knife, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe for a revolver. See, because when I try to put revolver in, it's hard to because of the way the hand's grip, so it might be for a knife. Let's see if the knife will fit in. So here is Laurie's knife, guys, which is pretty cool. Will it fit in my hand? Let's see. Yes, it will. So I think this knife is intended to put the knife in, yeah. So that will make sense. And she also comes with two shotguns, guys. So I think this might, yeah, this is either a shotgun or a rifle. It's double barreled, so it might be a shotgun. But yeah, here it is, guys. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Nice. And also another one here. This one looks like one which is like a sawn off shotgun, like a pump action style shotgun. Here it is. Now this one looks really cool. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, really cool. And now of course for the main event, which of course is Laurie herself. She has like some sort of like something on her. Let me try and get this off. Hang on a second. I think I have to like untie it or something. I don't know how this works. Okay, this is tough. I suppose it makes sense we do this, you know, to keep a figure secure in the box with no damage. Makes sense. Oh, there we go. Okay, I've got one of them done, so that's good. There we are. Now let's try and get the other one out now. This might be a bit tough, but I'll give it a go. Oh, there we go. Almost there. Nearly there. Might see if I can, like, you know, pull it out from the other side maybe or something. I'm just going to try and pull the figure out. So I've made like a gap for the hand to come through so that the legs are also in place too as well. As you, there we are. So I've got to figure out. So here she is. Here's Laurie. Yeah, they did a really great job with this. Oh yeah, what's also cool is you get like a little knife holder here, so when you don't want the knife to be in Laurie's hand, you know, like here, you can put it in there, which is pretty cool. I assume these hands that she has now are for her weapons, and yeah, this is definitely a great figure of Laurie, really is. So here's her shotgun. Just gonna put it in her hand. Now this looks really cool, doesn't it? Yeah, really cool. Yeah, I love how, you know, the trilogy did turn Laurie into a badass fighter, which is really good. They gave a great development to her character. So yeah, and here is her other shotgun. Do I put it in here? What do I do? Yeah, I've got to put her fingers in the trigger carefully. There we go. Gotta be careful I don't break this shotgun. Oh. So I could hold it like this, really, you know, with both hands, you know, sort of like this. Oh, it keeps falling out. Silly me. Okay, this is pretty tough to put in. So if you could probably, you know, put it in like this, see? So what should I doing a pose, which is walking with it, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure how I can do a shooting pose, but lift up a bit like this. There we go. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. Definitely a very badass pose right there. Now, how would she look with a revolver? Let's see. hopefully it'll be easy to put in her hand. So here it is. There we go. So she got a revolver in her hand, and yeah, once again looks very badass. Of course, yeah, really good. And for the sake of comparison, here is Michael. And yeah, they did a very good job with the sizes, because Michael is still the tall, you know, hulking figure that he is, like in the films. And yeah, and here's Laurie in comparison. So yeah, which is really awesome. Definitely very scary, wasn't it, really, how Michael is, you know, a very tall, imposing figure. And yeah, that makes him a very scary villain, in my opinion. Yeah, very frightening. But yeah, yeah, this is definitely a great figure of Laurie, guys. We did a great job, you know, designing the figure for Laurie. And yeah, and I'm going to have a lot of fun recreating the scenes from the films with this figure, absolutely. Yeah, because this figure is really cool, in my opinion. And Laurie is an amazing protagonist. And yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis just nailed the role, in my opinion. I consider it to be, you know, her best role, of course. And yeah, and this figure is definitely very well made by Neca, as always. We do a great job with the figures, in my opinion. I don't really have much nitpicks with this figure, to be honest, because I think we've done a very great job of it, in my opinion. Yeah, really great job. So yeah, they really did a top-notch job, you know, making this figure of Laurie. So guys, this is me unboxing my Neca figure of Laurie Strode from Halloween. I think it's based on Halloween 2018, based on the poster, and also the Jamie Lee Curtis, his likeness looks older than in the 70s movies, of course, and the early 80s movies. So yeah, so you know, drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to comments if you have this figure of Laurie from Neca or not. If you think about getting it, I'd recommend it if you like Halloween and Laurie Strode or Neca in general. It's a really great figure to have, in my opinion. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe for this coming in the future. If you'd like to be a member, you can join in piece of lads, or you can in the description. And happy Halloween.